I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust.
Hi guys, and welcome to my first video on this YouTube channel. Today I will be reviewing the new Gymshark and Whitney Simmons collaboration, and I am so excited to try on these pieces because their last year's range has been just my favourite activewear range so far. Currently I am wearing Deep Sage Green set from Whitney's last year collaboration with Gymshark. I do own the light grey set and the black one as well, so I will be able to compare the two collections and the material, the feel and the fit of them for you. You can see the timestamps on the screen right now, and I will put them down in the description below for you as well, so you can easily navigate your way through the video. So because England has just entered a second lockdown, the gyms are closed, but I will still be able to do my workouts at home and give you my thoughts on how the pieces perform. Are they sweat-proof, squat-proof? Do they slide down? Do the shorts ride up? I will be sure to include all of that information after I did my workouts. Just a little side note, I know that the collection has sold out very quickly, within minutes in some colours, in some places, especially in States. So it is very sad, but just keep in mind that a lot of people ordered more items that they are intending on keeping. So especially now that all of the orders have been shipped and delivered, people will be returning slowly some of their pieces that they're not going to keep. So it's a good idea to just keep the tabs open on Gymshark's website with the items that you were interested in, and you never know, they might just be returned and come back into stock, or sometimes they move items between the countries, so hopefully you will be able to get the items that you are after. Now let's get to trying on everything that's in this bag. First of all, we have the Amazon Green. This colour is absolutely stunning. First impression of the material is that it is a little bit more sleek than the previous collection. It seems more like a performance material, whereas the previous collection is definitely a lot more brushed and a bit softer. But this still feels very lovely, so can't wait to try it on. So here is the Amazon Green colour. I ordered everything in size extra small, which is my usual Gymshark size, and it seems like it was a good choice because everything fits me really well. I will put my measurements on the screen here and in the description below as well, so you can have a look at that if you are deciding on your size as well. But yeah, so it is very similar in terms of the detail to the last year's collection. It's got Whitney Simmons logo on the side in gold as well. This colour with gold just looks absolutely stunning. And then we have the same gold logo on the legging. The first difference in the bra is that it doesn't have the little cutout at the bottom here, which does make it a little bit lower cut. I guess it's because it just had a little bit of a move to the top before. But it does make your cleavage look really good. Even though I do not have any boobs, it does make them look really nice without it being too revealing. Padding is a lot different, which I think does change the feeling of the support a lot. This seems definitely like a lighter support, but it's still beautiful and very comfortable. The back of the bra is the same as previously, with this beautiful gold ring in the middle and the cutout at the bottom. I do like that it does cover quite a lot of this part of your back as well. I find it really flattering and very comfortable. And of course, it wouldn't be Whitney's collection without having her quote on here. It's a beautiful day to be alive. It's just so cute, and it's so nice to have something like this written on a piece of activewear. It just makes you feel so good. Now for the leggings. The top part of the leggings is very comfortable, so flattening the seams makes a huge difference, but the back is very similar to what it was, with those beautiful V-shaped seams that just are so flattering, and they are so comfortable and so stretchy. I just feel like I can do anything in these. And the only complaint about the leggings is that they are a little bit loose around my ankles. It's not huge, but the other ones, the last year's ones, just fit perfectly around my leg, whereas these ones are a little bit looser.
When I need some loving, baby.
Next up, I have this little combo of the Amazon green shorts and unbleached bra. I haven't ordered any shorts in the previous collection, but I've heard so many good things about them, and I really only just recently got into shorts, so I just decided I need to get some this round. But yeah, I am really happy that I got these. They are probably the most comfortable shorts I own so far. I am not a fan of cycling shorts because I am quite short, so they don't really suit me. But these are a perfect length, not too short so that it just eats up your thighs, but they are not too long as to just shorten your legs completely. And the detail on it is the same as on the leggings, so the double seams in the front with the gold logo and the V-shaped seams at the back of their shorts. When it comes to the bra, it is such a beautiful colour. It's like a milky white, so it's not completely white. It goes so well with this green, and I do hope it will go really lovely with the cherry chocolate colour as well. My only complaint is that you can definitely see the pads through this. I don't know if it picks up on camera, but in person you can see the outline of the pads quite badly. Right, I changed the pads for skin coloured ones. I don't know if these work better, but I will have to just try and figure it out and see what will work, because I absolutely love the colour of this sports bra, and it will go with a lot of different leggings that I own. And now I just changed the shorts into the black ones, so exactly the same again, but just a classic black pair of shorts. That's something that everyone needs in their gym wardrobe, so I am super excited to check how these will perform. I do feel like they will ride up a little bit, but they're not tight around my thighs, which is great, so they don't dig in at all. They just sit on my thigh very nicely. Next up, we have the cherry chocolate set, the leggings and the sports bra, and this is my favorite colour. It feels a lot more battery soft. I know that there is some differences in the material depending on what dyes are used, but for some reason this colour just feels so much softer. Or maybe because it's cold chocolate and the chocolate is just amazing. So happy with this one. Again, it's got the beautiful V detail at the back and the gold bar on the bra. And the colour is just so flattering. It's got definitely purple undertones to it. So again, a beautiful colour for autumn, and I actually do love like burgundies and dark browns in autumn and winter, so that just makes me love it even more. Again, a slight complaint about the ankle bit, so it's a bit loose here. I guess I can fix it by just pulling it up a little bit, but it's just not perfect. And lastly, we have the black leggings. I ordered the black ones just because I've worn the other ones to death. They are definitely my most worn black pair of leggings, so I just wanted another pair that would be as flattering. The bra is from the previous Yes collection. I just thought I don't need another one because it is pretty much the same. Sorry, that actually wasn't the last item. The last item is the long sleeve crop top. So I ordered this one in the unbleached colour. It's such a lovely soft material. It's like the same as the leggings. It's got a ruched detail on the sleeves. Front is pretty simple, just with one vertical line in the front here, a little bit of ruching on the sides. I deliberately kept the black bra underneath so I could see how much you can see it through. It's not too bad, it's a little bit see-through, but not horrible. And then at the back is done in a way that you can see the sports bra peeking through a little bit, which is really, really beautiful. I do just need to decide if I will wear it enough to keep it, because it is really, really lovely, but I do get really hot very quickly whenever I exercise, so something like this would only be for me to wear during a warm-up or to put on after a yoga class. But yeah, it's so pretty, and I just noticed where "It's a beautiful day to be alive" quote is. It's right around the wrist here, and the end of the sleeve has this really pretty design as well. So it's got design detail, it's got a little bit of like a mesh, so pretty. So that is all the pieces that I ordered. I decided not to get any of the other tops. I didn't get the joggers or the hoodie, which I did really like as well, and that would have been perfect for the lockdown that we're at the moment. But I just went for the pieces that I find the most functional for my workouts and my routine, and things that I would get the most use out of. But yes, that's all that I have ordered. And now let's get to comparison between the previous year's collection and this one. We're going to start with the leggings. Sorry if you can see some cat hair here, but I have two fluffy cats and their hair is everywhere. But that also shows us that there is some lint collection on the new material as well as on the old one, although I do feel like this one will collect less cat hair and lint than the previous one. Let's have a look at the materials. So the old collection is 80% polyamide and 20% elastane, and the new collection is 78% nylon and 22% elastane. There we go. The new one is definitely a bit more of a sleek performance material, although it's not totally sleek. It's still very, very soft, and on the camera it does look more brushed than it actually does look in real life, whereas the old material is very, very brushed. It's a little bit more of like a cotton feel, and you can actually see that it has bubbled a little bit. So not massively, it's not really horrible, but there is a little bit of that going on. Then we have the logos. So as I mentioned, the old collection had these gold bars that say Whitney Simmons on them. I have been very lucky with mine, and none of mine came off, so they are still all in place on both the leggings and the sports bras, but I have heard that people had issues with it. And then the new collection just says Whitney Simmons straight on the material in gold. I do prefer that. It just looks a little bit more expensive, I would say, but this is equally as lovely. In terms of the waistband, the new one is a little bit more tapered, and it is just a tiny bit smaller, but I would say still doesn't look like there is any like actual size difference. I would still go with the same size if you do own the previous range. This is something quite interesting. The new leggings are quite a bit longer. They seem to be about an inch longer. So Whitney said in her video that the length is still 7/8, which it probably is. I am just very short, but I did think that they were a bit longer, and they are. And in terms of the width at the bottom of the ankle, you can see a difference of about a centimeter. So it is definitely something that you can notice when you put them on. Now, to the biggest improvement in the leggings, it is of course the flat lock seams. So the old collection had these seams which go on the inside, and you have a little bit of a fabric with that seam on the inside. It can make this area look quite bulky sometimes, and the same goes for the legs. It did have the same sort of seam on the legs, which with this long of a seam, it can go like up and down in different areas and create this bulky look. I hope you know what I mean. But of course, with the new version, we've got the flat lock seams, these ones. So on the inside, it is completely smooth, and it does make a big difference to how the leggings look like and feel like when they're on. When it comes to Whitney's quote, it is in the same place, so it is placed at the back of the waistband on the inside on both leggings. And in terms of the Gymshark branding, there is just a little shark head at the back of the right leg on both the new and the old leggings. When it comes to the back, we have a change in the perforated design. So the old leggings had this diamond shaped design, and the new ones have this more of like a V shape. And now to my biggest surprise of them all is the bum scrunch. I personally really dislike bum scrunches. So when I saw this in Whitney's announcement video, I got a little bit freaked out. But it is not a regular bum scrunch. This actually, you cannot see this when you put the leggings on. It stretches out completely, so it is here just to give you a little bit more of that separation on your butt cheeks, and it does look very, very nice. So I would say that because of that, they are a little bit more flattering at the back than the old version, but I do feel like the seams make them a little bit more flattering too. Now for the sports bras. So the placement of the quote is the same on both. It's a beautiful day to be alive across the left shoulder. Very nice and subtle on both. Then the branding is in the same place, it's just a little bit different. So that's the new one with the gold Whitney Simmons, and the old one with the gold bar with her name. At the back, we have the shark head right in the middle on the band on both, and the gold ring. So of course on the new one it is beautifully gold, and Whitney has said that it comes from a different manufacturer and it has been extensively tested. So we'll see how this will last. But on my old ones, they have discolored really badly. It is quite not a very nice colour. It looks a bit rusty. And as I mentioned, the old bra had this cutout, and I was under the impression that the new one is exactly the same, but the old one just felt higher neck because of the cutout. But now that I put them together, the new one is actually quite a bit lower, so it's probably about inch lower cat compared to the old one, which that is interesting. And the biggest difference of them all to me is the cap pads. So we've got these cap pads, which are the new ones, and these are the old ones. So the size difference is huge. The new ones are very thin and more flimsy, and the old ones were very thick, probably the thickest cap pads I have had in a sports bra, and they are really big. They pretty much fill up the whole thing. I have seen quite a few comments already in favor of these ones, claiming that these are a huge improvement on the previous ones, but I am not sure how I feel about those. I think that these, because of how thick they are and how much of a space they were filling up, they made the sports bra quite a good support. Although I don't need a support, it did just feel very sturdy and like ready for any high intensity workout. This is actually a perfect place to see what shade actually is unbleached. So you can see compared to the calf pads and compared to the bed cover, it's definitely not white. It does come off quite yellowish, which can look a little bit weird against white, so I definitely wouldn't say to wear this with white. But with the other colours in the collection, especially the Amazon green and the cherry chocolate, it just looks so stunning. It's just such a beautiful duo. So that's all the differences that I have seen so far, and things that I have noticed after trying on the collection for the first time and then trying on the old collection again just to compare. So now what's left to do is the workout. So it's next day now. It's a beautiful sunny morning. I put on the cherry chocolate set and I will do a quick yoga class and give you my thoughts.
And it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue.
I just did a quick 20-minute yoga class on Yoga Glow. It was called Wake Up and Rock. It was quite cool. I didn't sweat that much, but you can see a little bit of sweat marks coming through on the leggings, which I will just show you. So the most common place for me to get sweat marks is right here. I don't know if that's a bit TMI, but you can see the sweat marks right here, there, and a little bit in the hip creases. So that gives me an indication that the leggings are definitely not sweat proof. At the back, I don't have any sweat marks so far, but I'm assuming it will be the same in this area, at least for me. When it comes to the waistband, it did roll down like this, so you can see that's not very flattering, with a little bit of a muffin top showing here. And most of the class I did catch myself seeing my belly button in the mirror, so that's something I really don't like. So I would say that's a big complaint about the leggings, that they do slide down. I probably wouldn't suggest sizing down though, because the waistband is still pretty small, so if you do size down, it might just cause a little bit more of like a muffin top and squeezing at the top. I will test out another set in like a full body weighted workout and see if the issue is the same. Now for the sports bra, I have no complaints about it at all. It was so comfortable. It just sat in the same place throughout the whole class. There is no risk of anything spilling on the top or on the side. It just doesn't move. It is here, but it's very soft and very comfortable. Right, so what you just saw was my quick full body circuit workout, and I did that in the Unbleached sports bra and the Amazon green shorts. In terms of the sweat proofness, I definitely did sweat quite a bit, but you can't see anything on the sports bra really, apart from the fact that I have made it dirty already. I think it was from one of my dumbbells, so that's a shame. But aside from that, the sports bra has performed really well. It's been so comfortable, sat in place all the time, and yeah, I really liked it. As for the shorts, they did perform really well. I didn't have the sliding down issue that I had with the leggings this morning. I guess it just comes down to the nature of the workout that I did, because the whole top area of the shorts is exactly the same as the leggings. In terms of riding up, they did ride up a little bit, but it wasn't major. And funnily enough, the more I sweated, the less they were riding up, so it seemed like they were more sticking to my legs, which was good, and they just stayed in place. When it comes to the sweat proofness, you can see the sweat marks a little bit, but because it's such a dark colour, it's not something that draws your attention too much, so I'm pretty happy about that. And one more thing, actually I noticed that the shorts do give you a little bit of a camel toe. You may have seen in the footage just a second ago, which is different to the leggings. I didn't find the leggings giving me any camel toe at all, but I don't know if it's because the shorts do ride up a little bit and then the material can go in the middle region. So that is all for this video. I hope you found it helpful, and if you didn't get all of the items that you wanted from this launch, then as I mentioned, just keep refreshing Gymshark's website. Maybe someone will return something, and with a little bit of luck, you might still be able to get something that you had your eye on. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon.
It's too dark.